Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Rainbow Goddess YouTube channel. I am Jessica Rosalie, and I'm so happy that you're all here with me and that I have this opportunity to bring through this beautiful pick a card oracle reading. And I'm really excited because I know many of you are feeling these energies and you were looking for some guidance, calling out to the universe, asking, what are my next steps? What do I need to know? What is most important and supportive for me to receive right now? And so I felt called to come on here and pick a few cards for all of you to really support you and to bring clarity for what it is you're moving through. So if you clicked on this video, then these messages are for you and they have found you for a reason. So let's just get into a nice space. Maybe grab yourself a little cup of tea or your favorite beverage, light a candle, and let us just come together in this space and just receive and to feel the nourishment of just the beautiful energies that are here supporting all of us. We've got all of these beautiful plant guardians that are always holding such a beautiful space. And of course, I have already called in just the pure living light frequency of source to just infuse in this container to replenish your chi, to support you in restoring your energy and expanding your light, and just releasing anything that doesn't serve you as you take this time to just really receive. And just taking that moment to open your heart to receiving and allowing for whatever guidance or messages that are meant to find you to come through. For we are operating within no time. And so, whenever you have clicked on this video, whenever you have felt the pull to listen to these messages, know that it has found you at the perfect time for you. So let's just dive into it and connect with our beautiful deck. I've got the Magical Spirit Oracle with me today. I just love this deck. It has been such a beautiful support for me as I tap into the inspiration and the colors and the pictures and just the purity of magic that I feel in these cards. So that I really hope that they bring that same joy and that beautiful divine frequency to each one of you as well. Hmm. So I've been really feeling strongly my owl messenger. She has been coming in. So just inviting the animal totems that are here to support us and feeling them come in to really bring through those messages for each one of you as well. And just feeling my beautiful owl present, bringing in those wisdom codes and those messages and those frequencies that are most aligned and supportive for all who are receiving today. All right, so I'm going to pick a card through feeling today. I've been trying this new thing where I'm just going to feel which card is meant for us without shuffling. Just casting my eyes upon the cards and just asking, what do we most need to know? What is it that will be most supportive at this time? Feeling this one. All right, so this card is card number 44. Call your energy back to you. Power aura depletion. And there's this beautiful woman who is sitting in the cosmos and she's growing flowers and she's connected to the universe. This is a beautiful card, and I really feel this card speaks to this transformation that we're all moving through right now. As you can see, there's these beautiful butterflies, and she's just surrounding herself in this space. And there's like rainbow frequencies all around her and these beautiful flowers. And you can see that she's holding the universe in her hands. You can see the starlight energy that's pouring through her. And so I really see and feel the the confidence that is exuding from this empowered state of being. This beautiful woman who is just ready to create. And I love it because I feel this is what we are moving towards. And in order to hold the frequency of the empowered empath or the empowered creator, the empowered artist, we really do need to call back our energy from all that isn't aligned with the person that we're becoming. And that could mean too being in moments of deep pause and rest and contemplation. Because sometimes when we're going through a massive metamorphosis, which I often feel is significant during this time with the spring equinox and the energies of rebirth, we're often given this chance to really unravel and emerge as this new version of ourselves that is really just the result of all of the hard work and dedication and devotion that we have applied to our journey, to our healing journey. And so this may be you. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed or on edge right now because the universe is asking you to let go. It's asking you to take a moment to stop, to pause, to rest, to reflect, and to realign yourself. And so, taking that time to just sit with yourself without needing to get into needing to figure out what am I going to do next? What are my next steps? What am I here to do? What do I need to do? Not thinking about the future, not thinking about the past or your to-do list, but simply just allowing yourself to be. And as you connect into your energy and you connect into your heart and you become hyper attuned to what is moving through you or going on within you, you can really begin to distinguish as an empath, as a highly sensitive person, what is asking to be released. And sometimes just through the moment of reflection and pause within our own energy field, within our own being, we can sense what needs to just be let go of and adjusted in the moment. Sometimes it's an energy, sometimes it's just the busyness that we have been a part of in our life. And it's just needing to just slow down and pause, reflect, and be and allow. And that is the first stage and step of the journey towards knowing when the universe will then come to you with aligned steps and actions as to what is for you to do on your journey for your highest embodiment. So I'm just seeing you all just taking that deep moment of reflection and just being, in nature and feeling into your body, feeling into your heart, feeling into how you're really feeling, like how you're really doing, and connecting with yourself first. And then once you've connected with yourself, start to feel what isn't aligned with you. Sometimes there's like a funky sort of energy or just even a busyness that's just been running in our field or running in our minds, or all of these like um all of these like anxiety frequencies. So, what the universe is sharing is that we can just simply like be still, relax, let go, connect inward, feel what is unaligned, what is pulling on our energy, and just simply through the feeling of, okay, this feels like really restrictive right now, whatever this energy is or feeling or thought. What if I just came into the sense of relaxation and breathing and feeling my heart and allowing and deep surrendering and, you know, listening to maybe like your favorite relaxing song and just letting it all just go, like drifting, flowing is what I'm seeing. And it's beautiful because in that deepened state of surrender, we can we can listen more clearly. We can hear our own heartbeat. We can hear the deep inner knowing that there are messages from the universe coming through for you in that moment of stillness, in that moment of silence and deep surrender. And so this is you being in your empowered state of connection to yourself and then connecting through your inward channels to the universe, to the cosmos, to the earth below you, to all of it. And then you can see yourself really expanding into a tree and see yourself connecting into the cosmos and into the earth. And through that deepened sense of connection is when you will feel those beautiful messages and next steps and your higher self speaking to you, the universe speaking to you. So, this is the energy I feel we're in right now. Many of us are just needing to allow for that restful pause or integration. And that's when you will be able to make an empowered choice, an empowered decision when there's more of a calming, relaxed state of being and not making decisions from fear or anxiety or worry or doubt or overwhelm or just chaos. It's like we need to come back and feel grounded and centered and connected and confident in our state of being and awareness before we make that next step or take that next step. There were so many different messages coming in there. So I could feel there was a lot for many people. 4:44 as I'm looking at the time here. All right, beloved. So let's draw another card. I'm going to go and pick a card for you all that feels most aligned, really condensing and streamlining these messages so that they're concise and supportive. I felt with that last one, there was like 20 different streams coming in from all of my beautiful viewers. All right, so this is our card. Card number 4, the moon. Duality, hidden gem, secret power. What if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? I love this card. And I love this card because we're coming up to the lunar eclipse on the 8th. And so I feel this is a really beautiful energy that's coming through to speak to us about our unique connection to this intuitive feminine energy. It's this beautiful, like white diamond frequency that is coming through this new or full moon, and it feels like it's sparking this deep desire to connect into the feminine creational magic and the softer, more divine feminine aspect of her nature, and more of the mystical energy as well. I'm seeing this like mystical, like magical, divine feminine flow of like creativity and imagination and magic and just this deep like connection to the like otherworldly energies. And it feels like many of you who are listening to this have this really beautiful connection to the mysteries of the universe and its magic and how it all flows. And so many of you are, very connected to your dream time. Like you receive so many messages from your dreams, and there's like an awakening of your third eye that is starting to connect deeper into your intuition and you're seeing your psychic gifts. And I feel like through this um beautiful like window that we're in, many of us are going to be connecting more deeply to our gifts, to our intuition, to our psychic abilities and powers is what I'm feeling. Wow, like I went really deep there. There was like this deep mysticism that's like pouring onto the planet to like really awaken this curiosity within the hearts of humanity to begin seeking like the deep mysteries of the universe, like asking those deeper questions and wanting to know like more beyond the physical. And it seems to be coming through this like lunar, like deep yin energy, like this very soft, feminine, flowy, magical, mystical energy. And so, if you feel connected to that, this is a beautiful time to write and journal and to share your insights and you even just allowing for your heart flow to just be poured onto the page. Or if you're like an artist or a songwriter, or you just feel really connected to the artistic or um, sort of deep, like mystical arts, it's a really great time to dive into that deeper and to express it and channel it in a really beautiful, creative way. And that could be through your art, that could be through your singing, your writing, through any form of creativity that allows for you to express and channel this like deep mystical power of the universe. It's so incredible the energy that I'm feeling with it. And it's got a deep curiosity, like the desire to explore and know oneself. And so when I look at this card, that hidden gem, I feel it's your hidden gifts, like it's like your hidden potential, your yeah, secret powers, like your ability to tap into this beautiful realm of creation that is so magical. And it's like, don't be afraid to feel like a little outside of the norm. Like, don't be afraid to embrace your strangeness. Don't be afraid to really express yourself in the ways that feels most authentic to you, because that could actually be where you shine the most, is embracing that which is deep within you and allowing that to emerge and come forward for your expression. That could be through like your appearance, through your the way that you dress, like the way that you do your hair. Like, I'm seeing like so many beautiful like ways to like experience and express your creativity, and that it could really inspire you to dive deeper into these aspects of yourself that maybe have been a little suppressed. Like, maybe you haven't felt like totally comfortable like dressing up in fairy wings and just allowing yourself to be like this other version of you that is just excited to be in nature and, frolic with the with the animals and the trees and in nature. Like, what is it that is calling you to dive deeper into that aspect of who you are, that beautiful divine light that shines when you are your authentic self. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just like you are a unique gem, you are a unique crystal, and not everyone is maybe going to prefer um, your sense of style or your flavor of life, but there are so many that need your medicine as you are and who you are. And that by not allowing yourself to be your most authentic self, or even to explore different ways of being or dive deeper into yourself, if you don't take that time to do that, you're actually depriving the world of so much light and so much beauty and uniqueness. And such a cool card. Mhm. I feel like that card is really calling out to everyone who's watching this to not be afraid to be who you are. And that's what I feel with like the lunar energies. It's bringing light to repressed parts of ourselves that maybe we didn't feel comfortable to express or to even look into or dive into. And so it's not always about shadow work. Sometimes it's just about like, how do I like confidently love myself? And how do I more authentically show up as myself in my life? And knowing that that happiness that comes from allowing others to see who you truly are is something that you can't fake. It's something that is only created when you can truly embrace your uniqueness. All right, let's pull another card. What do my viewers most need to know? What is it that would most support each person listening to this right now? Mm. All right, this is so funny. I've pulled this card twice today. Third time's the charm. Okay, it's okay to forget and then remember all over again. The Voyager. Return home. Lessons. Realizations. Hmm. I feel like this card is speaking to some of you who at some point on your journey you kind of took like a left turn a little bit, and maybe you explored a path or made a choice or connected with some people or some situations that were a lesson that maybe at the time felt like new and exciting. And, of course, you were meant to experience that, but there's kind of like a returning happening where we realize that maybe we gave our power away, or maybe that wasn't so aligned with us. And it was more of like our ego or like our spiritual ego or something that attracted us to a certain situation or lesson that we're now realizing in hindsight wasn't really supportive and actually sort of dimmed our light. It kind of was unaligned with our soul, but that it's okay because we're allowed to move through experiences and have lessons and these beautiful opportunities to grow. But now it's like, yeah, we're remembering, like, right, yes, this is who I truly am. Because sometimes when we get wrapped up in certain like groups or situations or people, or we, maybe decided to try something new and it just wasn't for us. And maybe there were some lessons. Now you have some realizations like, hey, nah, that wasn't really for me. Now it's time for you to come back to yourself as a more empowered, embodied, like confident person and not beat yourself up over it. Like, don't feel like you did something wrong or that, I'm hearing like, I'm so stupid. Like, almost like, yeah, like calling yourself out and saying, like, that was dumb. Like, why did I do that? It's so funny. I'm hearing like some of the ways that we speak to ourselves when we feel like we've messed up or we've done something that, maybe in the present moment, like we realized like that was a lesson or that was someone that definitely wasn't who I thought they were. And we kind of are hard on ourselves when we think we were blindsided or we didn't see things clearly. And sometimes those deep experiences and lessons are here to really help us deepen our connection to ourselves once we've kind of returned back. And so that's what the returning home on this card, I feel, is like releasing the tears, releasing and purifying, letting go of all of it, and just releasing it, releasing the past, releasing what's happened, releasing, the situation itself in divine love, and really just moving forward and believing that you were never really off path. You just had a moment where you needed to experience something, a lesson, to gain insight and awareness to support you in strengthening your journey towards manifesting and creating what you do want. Sometimes we experience what we don't want to experience and gain clarity on what we do want. Yeah, so there's like a lot of like feelings coming up right now, whether it was like a relationship or someone you trusted, or, for some of you, it could have been a like a project or a creation or something that fell through, or even just a choice that you made that you kind of you have a little bit of regret and you kind of feel like, why did I do that? Oh, like I see so clearly now. Why didn't I see so clearly then? It's kind of that energy. So it's okay to forget and then remember. It can feel like sometimes we go through like a forgetting of like who we are when we go after something or we experience something that we realize wasn't aligned for us. But now we get to remember who we truly are. Now that we've come out of that energy, now that we've taken some space and we've had an opportunity to reconnect and gain clarity on the situation. Yeah, beautiful. Hmm. All right, beloveds, let's pick one more card. I'm feeling there's one more message that wants to come through. And if you're still listening to this video, then this message is definitely for you. All right. So for those who are still watching, I love you. And this final message is meant for you. What is a good message in closing for all of us to receive? All right. So this is a card I've actually pulled before. And so if you haven't watched my other pick a card oracle reading that I recently posted, I spoke on this card, but I'm going to speak on it again because I'm sure there are other messages that are coming through for this. So I received the Mystic card, the Intuition High Priestess Visionary, card number 1. There is a reason you have those dreams. So whoever's still watching this is is needing to receive this message that you are here for greater things. And maybe there's a part of you that is suppressing your dreams a little. And maybe there's a part of you that's a little unsure how to move forward. Maybe you've gone through a death or a deep transformation or a deep loss, and you're kind of going through this rebirth energy as represented by the skull and the butterfly. So much deep transformation energy here. Maybe you've gone through an awakening or like a reawakening to something. And what I'm seeing is that you are deeply supported right now. You're deeply held by the elements of the planet. I'm seeing so many elements. You've got the sun, and you've got the earth energy. Sun can also be fire. And you're just deeply supported by the universe right now to really step into your power to really achieve and begin to take steps towards your dreams. And it's important for you to not, I don't want to say miss out, but there is an opportunity for you to step into something right now that is really going to support you in anchoring and creating more of your dreams and coming into deeper alignment with your soul and your purpose, your reason for being here. But there's maybe a little bit of fear or uncertainty that is stopping you. What I'm feeling is that you just needed that encouragement to hear that this is my sign. It's like whatever sign you've been asking for, if you've been praying, like, universe, I just need a sign that I'm meant to do this. I have goosebumps right now. Whew, that's for somebody. If you've been asking for a sign, this is your sign. And I'm feeling so strongly that it will be rewarding and successful for you to take this opportunity or to move in the direction and whatever's coming up for you right now, as I'm speaking about this, trust that. So as I'm speaking, as it pertains to you, what are you thinking about? Like what popped into your mind that you were wondering about, right? Like, should I take that course? Or should I um, do this thing or do that training or um, this book that I've been meaning to read? Really listen to your intuition because it's very strong right now, especially as we are moving through these like full moon eclipse energies. It's just pouring through, like, listen to your intuition and really tap into that deep, creative, mystical energy that's just aligning so much for you to step into this like empowered and deeply like connected individual. Like I'm seeing someone who is just so deeply connected in all ways, like connected to their heart, connected to themselves, the universe, source. You're like this channel for so much wisdom and so much beauty, so much knowledge. Like there's just so much that wants to come through you, is what I'm hearing. Like you have a lot of beautiful gifts to share, and you really are like the butterfly. And I can really see there's a lot of people that need your medicine, that are waiting for you to step into your calling, because it's like people really resonate with what you're here to bring into the world. And it's so needed. And the more that you can tap into that and connect into that, the more you'll just know and be trusted, um, to trust it and be in that you'll be guided, is what I'm hearing, to trust that you will be guided and supported through it all. Hmm. And the mushroom and the caterpillar, the butterfly, the sun, the flowers are all present. It's like the whole garden. So don't forget to water your garden, to nurture and nourish yourself through this. So beautiful, beloveds. I love this card so much. I feel like this card speaks to so many people right now who know they're here to create, who have that artistic creation potential, like they just want to, birth something into this world that is your unique expression. And it's so needed. You know, even if you're like, oh, somebody is probably already doing that, it's like, no, you need to bring in your own unique light through that creation because, just like when you put light through a crystal, it's one crystal, but it can express itself in so many different rays of light, like through the rainbow, right? So creation and source needs to express itself through you in only in the unique way that is your true frequency. So allowing for your light to be expressed through you in a way that only you can is what is needed. No matter if so many other people are doing it, it's like no one can do it like you can. I love that. All right, beloved family. Well, thank you so much for receiving the beautiful messages that came through this transmission today. I hope that it supported you and helped you. And if you enjoyed this video, please do share it with those who you feel would benefit from these messages. And I'm also so excited to announce that I have now opened the doors for my beautiful garden oasis, this online container that I have created for each one of you to step into that feel called. It is the Garden of Eden, is what I have received the name for. And it is just this beautiful space to feel held, nurtured, supported, to receive, deepened transmissions of love and nurturing and guidance on your path. And this is something that you can access on your own time. New videos will be uploaded every week, and you can just click on and receive the messages whenever you feel guided. They're all going to be there, and it's a really beautiful space to feel supported and held and nurtured along your journey. So you can water those seeds and you can grow your garden, you can anchor your manifestations, and really bring to life those creations that you're wanting to bring into this world. And through this space, we will just bring in exactly what is needed for all of you to feel that you have exactly what you need to support you with everything in your life. So the link will be down below to join the Garden of Eden. I am Rosalie. I'm so honored and grateful to be here with all of you, and I hope you have a beautiful day.